Hey guys, how are you? I'm sick. My nose really hurts. It's all red, like my shirt. And uh, I took a drive today into Orange County, into Tustin to Micro Center because I spent so many hours over the last 24 hours doing product research. And my phone won't stop going off. Leave me alone, people. Jesus Christ. Uh, I spent so much time and pulled out so much hair in my head because of the nerves of this build because I want it to go perfectly. Um, it's right there. And it's covered with a blanket for two reasons. In fact, everything's there except for the water cooling. I got shipping confirmation on that today. I should have it by Friday. And that means I can hopefully do the build Friday, complete the build, finish it Saturday. I want to deliver it to him on Saturday. He has no timetable. I'm impatient, but not only that, I have no reason just to not move quickly because it's an easy build to do actually once I figured out all the parts and stuff. But I didn't spend all his money. And what's funny about that is, he said, "Hey, this is fun. Spend it. Spend the money, but just don't waste it." I was like, "Okay." There's about $450 left from this budget still, and I spent almost $800 on the water cooling today because I went with high-end water cooling parts, higher-end stuff that's in my computer. And in fact, my computer feels very inferior right now. It's not liking these parts being in this room because, my computer is right there. See, right there. And it's like sneering at those parts over there. It's like, but anyway, I'm keeping it a secret for two reasons. One, because he does watch the vlogs. He subscribed last night, so I'm like, ooh, he's spying on the build. So I'm not gonna give away any secrets. And two, I kind of want this to be. There's a lot of suspense on this build. A lot of people are trying to guess what I'm gonna go with, and some people are close, some people are way off. One guy suggested that I should get a Titan. Yeah, that was stupid. Anyway, so yeah, that's enough about the computer right now. I just want to say it's funny that when I was at Micro Center, I had two salesmen. And I walked up to the. Actually, I just stood there and looked. And I used to be a commission salesman, and so I kind of have a thing I do when it comes to. There's a hole in my head right there. What the heck? Anyway, I have this thing that I do with commission salespeople where I will just walk in and I'll just kind of stand there and look at product, especially when I'm there to spend a lot of cash. And a couple of people at Micro Center came by, and they were just like, "Hello," and walked by. Didn't ask, "Did you need anything? Anything I can help you with?" And one guy walked all the way across the floor, past other customers and people who were doing things, and came all the way over to me and said, "Hey, can I help you find anything?" And I looked at him and I said, "You're commission, right?" Because the Micro Center guys and the Fry's guys are. He said, "Yeah, I am." I said, "Well, today's your lucky day. I'm here to spend about $3,000. And since you were the first person to come up and help me, give me about the next hour of your time and you can have commission on all of it." So he was like, "Okay." By the end of it, we could not find anything else to spend this 450 some odd dollars, less the gas that I spent to go there. I mean, there are some expenses involved in me doing this build, so I haven't subtracted those expenses yet for my travel, especially at $4.28 a gallon here in California. So it's gonna be more like 420 ish left over, but it's you're overboard and you're extreme when after an hour two salespeople, he had called over a friend of his, two salespeople looked at everything that was in the cart. They looked at all these parts that are under this blanket right here, including the case. That's that big square right there. When they look at everything in the cart and they're scratching their heads and they go, "Well, you could no." Well, you could probably no. And he looks at me and he goes, "There's nothing else that you could buy that would improve performance and not wasteful." Because, like I said, that was a requirement. Spend the money, but don't be wasteful about it. Well, guess what? We reached a logic cap before we hit a dollar cap, and that was a lot of fun. That's the first time I ever had more money than I could spend on a computer, and I felt very weird about that. I was like, "Oh my God, how can I call myself a computer guru if I can't spend all the money I'm giving? I mean, sure, there are things I could have bought. Like we had a $280 sound card. We were looking at it, and I was going, based on what he does and based on what's already on these I almost gave away a secret, but based on a lot of the things that are already built in with some of this stuff, there's no benefit to going with a standalone sound card. So we're gonna see if the sound should be amazing, because he showed me his sound system that he's hooking it up to, so the sound will be amazing, and it will just be less power draw. But yeah, it was interesting though, because some of you guys might have heard, last week after the whole Chris Dorner, murdering the cops things, there was a guy in Orange County who kind of went like on this carjacking / murder spree, where he like killed a woman in his house, and then he took his mom's car and went to a parking lot and carjacked someone and killed them, and then carjacked another person and shot and killed one of them and wounded another, and then was carjacked like a third car, and then got stopped by the police and then blew his head off in the middle of the street. This guy just went like completely nuts, just carjacking and killing people. Well, the first carjack victim that he killed was in the parking lot of this Micro Center that I went to today, so it was kind of a little bit eerie, especially with the security guards that were there and stuff. He and I were talking about it. But I just want to end this vlog. No, it'll probably be the last. I'll talk about something deep, I guess. I'm just enjoying being out of the deep for a couple of vlogs, and so I hope you guys bear with me. But this is just the receipt right here from Micro Center, and it's amazing how much money I saved, because the exact list of parts that is under these blankets here. In fact, there are higher end parts under this blanket than I originally had priced out on my my Newegg build. I don't have the sheet with me, because Newegg, I live in California, so I'll pay shipping and taxes on things. So, and shipping was expensive as hell, especially when you include cases and stuff. And so it was like $170 for shipping before I paid the $58 for 2-day shipping on the water cooling stuff. So it was going to be well over $200, like $230 some odd dollars just for shipping. So I went, you know what, screw that. I'm gonna take 20 or 25 bucks, maybe 30, depending on, because it took me a long time, a lot of traffic. But anyway, I'm gonna take some gas money out of this build, put it in my car, and I'm gonna take my ass down to Orange County, and I'm gonna go to Fry's and Micro Center. I went to both of them to get all the stuff I needed, and I'm gonna take the money I'm gonna save and I'm gonna put it into the build. So I've got higher end parts sitting under here for less money than it was gonna cost me at Newegg. It was over $3,000 just for these parts before even getting into water cooling at Newegg, and these right here came in at several $100s less than that, and they're higher end parts. So it's important, guys, to make sure you do your price shopping and make sure you go to a place that's going to price match, because price matching was a big thing. So I'm going to start bench testing this stuff tomorrow. I'm way too tired tonight. It's already 9:30. I just got home a little bit ago. I went straight from work. I haven't been home since 7 o'clock this morning. And I'm going to start filming the product, because I'm doing a video on this, obviously. And then I'm going to start doing bench testing to make sure everything works. And then I'm going to start the build. And then when the water cooling stuff comes in, it'll already be ready to be put in. And then we can really see what kind of performance we're going to get out of this bad boy. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And I think I'm going to check real quick during the vlog. I think we passed 400 subscribers. Let me check. Sorry, I'm lost. I have 3 YouTube accounts. Huh? You guys only know about 2 of them. You don't know about the 3rd one, do you? It's a secret. It's a secret on which account that is. And what do I do on it? 401 subscribers. So hey, cool guys. Thanks, and I shall see you tomorrow.